Some people are more bottom than others.
Hi hoy, it's me. I'm back. 今回はもうサイレントヒル F を遊びます。Today, we are going to start our second playthrough of Silent Hill F. And hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to be doing this once again with you. And also, Vivi, thank you so much for the resub, bringing you up to 60 months of Nemoing. Thank you, thank you. How has everyone's Halloween's been? Mine was totally normal, because I don't do anything special. We put out some candy, and some kids came by, and they took some candy, and then some other kids came by, and they took all the candy. And that is the extent of what I have done for Halloween. I almost said Thanksgiving. But yeah. From what I understand, the current meta is that people do trunk or treat, which is like you gather in some sort of public area and everybody opens up the back of their cars and they've got like decorations and they give out candy to kids, which I suppose is probably safer. I have a machine that pushes any kids that approach down the stairs. Trunk or treat is great if you're a fan of not being run over. Yeah, I'd say I'm a fan. But yeah, I didn't really go trick-or-treating as a kid. Surprise, surprise. I didn't like candy, and also my grandmother doesn't really like trick-or-treating. She thinks it's like a low-class activity. So when my mother was a child and my aunt were children, they would the day after, my grandmother would take them to the candy store and buy them like a pound of candy because it was all on discount because it was the day after Halloween and they were liquidating. Just so that her children would not be seen, quote, begging for candy. Anyway, familial trauma aside, let's play Silent Hill F, a game totally unrelated to that concept. So my assumption here is, if you can see behind me, we've got this red string. And there's pills on it. I'm guessing that's the endings we've had so far on this, like, on this file. So I think what might happen is there's 5 or 6 endings. And the goal is to, like, fill it up. Silent Hill feminism? Silent Hill feminism! I've been talking to some girlies. I'm very excited. But I've been talking to some girlies who have also been or will be playing Silent Hill F about getting together for a retrospective. And they are excited to do so at some point in the future, and I would like to organize that because I have very rapidly become very passionate about this game. And anyway, let's play it again. New Game Plus, action story, and puzzles hard. Hajimemashou. Oh, this is already different.
お父さんに言われるとなりたくなくなる。宿題と同じだね。やれって言われるとやる気なくす。
Oh, are we gonna get like a different opening every time? Wait! Wait! Oh, this is already really different. I'm pretty sure she's wearing different clothes. Like her kimono looks different, if I'm not mistaken.
昔を思い出してた。お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
We still don't get to see her face.
私ね。これお姉ちゃんにあげる。
Oh, that's how she gets it.
綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
Oh, this is already so different. Was Hideko wearing that pin before the first time? I don't remember. I think so? Oh, fog. Fog time. Kill that man! Thank you, Shumi. Die! There's a vile automaton in the shape of a person. Oh, it's raining. Have you seen the meme where it's like, what's his name from Silent Hill 2? And he's like, this is where I watched my wife die. And then Hinako in like the bunny costume being like, it's foggy. Oh. Did you see it?
とにかく今後のことは親の方で話を進める。
お父さん、ひな子の気持ちだって。
こんな話二度とないんだぞ。ひな子にとってこれ以上の幸せがあるか。あるわけがない。どこ行く？話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひな子。
それにしてもあのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。二度と金に
I
困らずに
knew
済む
it.
ぞ。
お父さんやめてくださいよ。ひな子に聞こえますよ。
Oh, this is... we weren't in the room. An intimidating monster that appears in Shiromuku, a traditional white wedding kimono. It uses their grand fox arm to compel others to obey. It looks down on me and denies my existence. But at the same time, it pities me like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me, you're no better. Are we... Oh! Yes, our portrait is back. We're us again.
あってたまるか、そんなこと。
Oh, hello. A fox wedding is a common expression used for times when it rains while the sun is still shining, according to the older folk in Ebisugaoka. However, they also use this expression for when a young girl
Some
was
people
spirited away.
are more bottom than others.
The F stands for women. Hi, Bakin. 52 months. Thank you. Folklore pertaining to gods and spirits becoming infatuated with human women is not something unique to Japan and can be found across the world. Ebisugaoka is no exception of this. Even here, there are old tales of young girls being taken away on a fox's wedding and disappearing forever. During the Meiji and Taisho periods, the town elders would apparently reassure the families of missing daughters that they had been swept away by a fox lord and are now enjoying a life of luxury without a care. I think this is the park where I used to play a lot when I was little. I feel like my memories of fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls and playing dodgeball with boys. But kids tell you that it's weird for girls to play with boys. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls clearly separated? It truly is such an awful thing to be part of both groups. Is it truly such an awful thing to be part of both groups? We don't have any of our stuff. We kept our little bit of faith. We used up our Emma.
神様、私はどうしたら。
Eh? Yep, this is the same. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they make even flowers blush. She definitely feels much more clear-headed. Oh. Mikang. Research Journal Photo 1. A photo attached to a research journal that appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisugaoka. The legend of the sacred sword. However, it is said that the sword's animosity continued to grow, even as it remained buried under the earth. So, the people erected a sacred barrier around it using Jizo statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should start by looking for these Jizo statues first. It appears that the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony, yin and yang. The 5 elements of wuxing. During this period, it was thought that everything was comprised of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Therefore, 5 was a number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be 5 Jizo statues. There are 5 such statues located in this town. I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task.
街にあるお地蔵様少し探してみるか
Okay, so I'm guessing we'll probably find like a pentagram of Jizo statues because that's like an important shape in Onmyodoji. Snack crackers. Hello. A woman's magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. Isn't that cute? He always told me, play house like a good girl should. Key stored on the doll's back. It seems to open the door to the next room from the balcony. This is Sakuko, but... This is from Sakuko, but it's too cute for me. Oh, it's pretty. It has the Chidori motif. Packing tips. A book by well-known expert on how to carry large amounts of supplies, increase inventory capacity. We get to Marie Kondo. Oh, I love that. That's such a cool way to do that. I like that it's not all like one thing, like just burlap sacks. Boy's diary. I'm gonna be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it, and then I'm gonna become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. And not just hunting treasure. A real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget that they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps, too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door when Mom got mad at me. She said, "What if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her." What's that about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. Treasure hunting game key. Unclear what it opens. It should be related to the treasure hunt mentioned in the little boy's diary. Hello? You're real good at this. Not any bozo could find this one. Too bad it isn't the treasure. But points for trying. You were close. Kaboom! You got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone with half a brain would know this would be a trap. Hiya! You got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking here for treasure is no more than fodder for my traps. Okay, I get it. That's why. Instead of pills, we're eating crackers. We need something to chew on. Oh. You found this place too, huh? You're getting hotter. You gotta use that noggin of yours. Let the thrill of the hunt keep your spirits high. I wonder if it's outside. Oh, hello. Faded bride doll. An old doll in the shape of a bride made from clay. It seems to have been forgotten for a long time. This is the treasure? I heard something. Never mind. Where is everyone?
人気がないな。千鶴屋なら誰か来てるかな。
It is said that kanji for Ebisu in Ebisugaoka holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town was that it was once a hidden village for the Taira clan, for Taira clan soldiers who lost the Genpei War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village's code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river. But whether or not this is the truth remains a mystery. Huh. I feel like there's a lot more ambient noises.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
I saw a dead bird on campus today.
他の道を探そう。この先に抜け道があったはず。
Let's see what the old women have to say. If they have to say anything at all.
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればなんとやるだよ。
That's different. Everything's different. Oh, something just slammed shut.
Sakuko.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴屋？
今は誰か かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
じゃあね。
Oh, wait. No, you're right. She wasn't wearing that pin. That's the pin that the fox guy gives her and says, like, this is proof that you belong to me. Let's go turn down some pills.
シュウだ。
よ、相棒。
シュウ。
あのさ。
なんか言ってよ。
お前こそなんか言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってない。
お前らしいや。受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シュウ。
シュウくん、お待たせ。
ひなこもいたんだ。
Oh, you're still a
リ
cunt.
ンコ。何の話をしてたの？
Wait, are you less of a cunt?
大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。証文あんなら出してみろ。いいこと聞いた。これからはサクコに貸すとき消しゴムであっても証文書かせるから。そんな意地悪言わないでよ。
The terror. I wonder if there's a route where Sakuko doesn't die.
ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
There she goes. I have to go now. I love it when Nemo makes a Simpsons reference. I know. These painkillers should work best for you. They not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk about anything, just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be having none of that. Oh, we get steel pipe already? Oh, this is already so different. Nope, I won't be doing that. I've been really enjoying the memes coming out from the actress that plays Hinako, playing the game. Nemo making Nancy Reagan proud. No! No! You can't do this to me. Melly, hello. That's new. Oi! Omae! Gotta learn how to play the game again. You're looking and drawing Go Nemo. Thank you. It's always good to have you around. I'm kind of happy. I'm very happy about just how different There we go. They'll just rot in our inventory. That'll be fine. But I'm just I'm very happy about just how different this is already feeling. Oh, hello? This is different. Yokan? Oh, shit. The aliens! I think there is an ending that talks about getting all of the alien broadcasts. Always feels good when New Game Plus isn't just the regular game, but you have a better items now. Yes. If anything, this is more of a challenge run. Because we don't get, like, we don't have access to the default healing item anymore. And yet they still give them to us in copious quantities. You fucker. Come on, you want to ruin your run so bad. Come on, you know you want to do it.
どなたか
Household tips for the good wife and wise mother. A collection of loving ways for mothers to create the perfect home. They're, whoa. Look at this 60-0 plastic stuff. Oh, it's so kitschy. Let's take a look inside. You're still, like, squirming around like you were last time. Yokan. Oh! You got me. You're quite aggressive. Oh. I don't remember you being quite so nasty. Although, to be fair... Backdoor key... Oh! This is different, too! We couldn't go out the back door last time. We also didn't have a pipe here. So we couldn't fight it anyway. Whale. Kujira. When using restorative item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks. That might be useful, but I think we'll keep Kumo on. Medical warning. Do not attempt to use a pipe on your backdoor IRL. You may injure yourself. What are your credentials? Oh, wait a second. We just can't leave like that. Totally new. Is it? Investigate the house. So there's still stuff in here that we have to... Oh, that's right. We leave from out here. There we go. Both my parents were doctors, and I was very experimental when I was a teen. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair.
ここはまずい。シュウたち無事だといいけど。
Hello. I think we should focus on collecting enough faith, if we can, to get one more Omamori slot. Antique comb. Wonder if the game is any different if you just never pick up the red capsules at all versus picking them up but not using them. I think the first time you're doomed to do it. I think you might actually even take one in the cutscene. We need 600. No, we need an Emma, and what are we up to? 3,000. Whew. That's a little bit steep. But we can probably do it. We're just gotta give... We gotta give God lots of dried out frogs.
変な箱。あ、開いた。
Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Suzano no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi had become intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. According to Ebisugaoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamata no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. So, the land of Higa. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Higa no Kuni is known now as Ebisugaoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible this is where the legend of poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while local records state that Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit, and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify the claim. I remember coming here and being like, it's weird that I can't open that box.
念のため持っていこう。 リンコ。
I think this is normally where we get our weapon. It's like the classical medieval game of religious experience or ergot poisoning. The devil came to me. He's telling me to invest in Apple. Why does he want me to buy apples? Toolkit. I have precognition. You stupid bitch. Damune.
この野郎。
シュウ、どこにいる？
We didn't go the other way. That's right, it's just locked. Yokan? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're getting the counters and the interrupts off. It's great. Another ramune. Nothing here. Good drink. I do kind of want to see just how many red capsules we get by the end of this.
Sakuko.
Oh, I just realized I'm really excited to see what the Dark Temple sections are going to be like. This scene, the music feels like Umineko background music.
ちっちゃい頃のサクコの夢だったよね。堅苦しい神社じゃなくて駄菓子屋の娘に生まれたかったって。
Also, I have good news. So, the other day I suffered from a bout of sciatica. I pinched a nerve in my leg and I was basically immobile.
お菓子が食べられるよ。
It was so bad I had to use a walking stick when I went to school on Monday.
サクコ。
But I'm better now, and I have been granted the use of an old office chair from Bakin that has kind of fixed every problem in my life. It's so comfortable.
帰りな。今日はもう閉店だよ。サクコ。私やっぱり。
Also, we're going to go on an ad break as soon as this is over.
守りたいよ。
We're back. We got so good at this. Reasonable crash out. Oh, it's time. Oh. That's different too. There's so much different. Oh, this game has so much care put into it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. I must first pay respect to the gods and spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Plum Blossom and Ginkgo. I do wonder how this will play, because we already have the brooch. The terror. Get your hands off me, you whore.
悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
悪い夢。
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私がする。 君は体を大事にしなさい。
Even this is different.
ありがとう。
それでは行こうか、ひなこ。
Do we get to listen to the doll this time?
どこ？
That'd be really cool.
どうした？こっちだ。
誰なの？
足元に注意しなさい。 ゆっくりで構わないと思う。 さあ。
I wonder if this puzzle will be different this time.
来なさい。こっちだ。
A knife. Creepy. What a beautiful place this is. Sparkling lakes, fragrant flowers, the melodic chirps of birds singing. This must be paradise. That's new.
ここは何の神社？
One thing I really like about this game is because it's not set in the US, they don't have to come up with increasingly tenuous explanations for why you don't almost immediately get a gun. Yeah, that's fair.
鍵を用意した。案内しよう。
I hadn't thought of that, but I do appreciate it.
こっちだ、ひなこ。
A bandage. Oh. It's already here.
なんかこ これに似た絵を見かけたような。
As I pass into the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Please, hear my prayer. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows Katsu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Looks like someone's getting in on the last day of Locktober, if you know what I mean. We can just go to town on him because we have the thingy that makes it so that we have, like, reduced stamina cost from, light attacks. So we can kind of just wail on him. Oh, there's the lightning. Just read this note. It becomes so easy if you just stop and give in. After all, you are already among the dead. Oh. I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Looping is cool because you get stronger every time until you can actually give your incarnated traumas a pile driver. Yeah, not escaping samsara is super dope. Bandage. I can just avoid you. think that might be the same as last time. Thank you for the water.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像。
Oh, we actually read it this time. Here we go.
Sakiほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だが、こちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許されたものだ。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では、行こうか。
Still not sure what that is yet. Oh? That was a little bit different. No big reveal, but...
ひなこ、しっかりしろ。
Oh! Nice watch.
よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
Wait, in the first round, isn't it the case that, like... Wait, doesn't Rinko find us? Or what? Hold on, I'm confused. No, it is Shu, isn't it?
一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これが悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
That's Shu, yeah, Shu and Hinako gotta go find her at the temple. That's right.
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか。一緒に逃げて。
That's right. I remember this scene and I wasn't sure what was going on.
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ。
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュ
There he goes.
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
Hey. Aito!
Notice.
You're being
Thank you for the
raided. Hi, hi.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Hoi. Hi, hoi. But yeah, hello everybody. It is me, Director Nemo, your favorite villain VTuber, and we are playing our second playthrough of Silent Hill F. How's the second go round? Very different. Like, surprisingly different.
また道が。
Via for the princess is a VTuber, isn't she? Is she really?
もういないよね。
I mean, I feel like everybody's a VTuber these days. That's still pretty cool, though. Another toolkit. Ooh.
でもお供え物だったよね。
Ja. Can't fuck me. Part of me wonders if VTubing will remain a thing that people get into when they're younger, or it'll be weird, uniquely millennial Zoomer thing. I do wonder, yeah. Ideally, I would like VTubing to be a thing. Oh. A whole section of town we haven't been to. Ideally, I feel like it would be nice if VTubing just became a thing that anybody can do. Real men drink Otori beer. Otoko nara no me. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of this community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner before it's too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iwais, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations. And to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can and should coexist with each other.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
You know what? Actually, we're not going to keep the red capsules. There we go. Let's just make sure we've closed off all of our options. Good medical opinion, base doctor. Base doctor, yes. I will say, I have respect for the scientific investigation of traditional remedies. I don't like it when people say they're better than medicine. Because that's ridiculous. Also, if you believe in homeopathy, we can't be friends. Just as a blanket statement. A lightweight and durable bag increases inventory capacity. More? Oh, you spoil me, game. The Great Space Invasion 3. The mothership has dispatched countless miniature UFOs. These tiny, round discs attach themselves to innocent folks' heads and brainwash them to take over their body. Have you noticed any strange objects on the back of your loved ones' heads? Shu watched this movie when he was young and came up with the Space Wars game we used to play. I watched it back then too because my dad dragged me to see it. I don't have any memories of that time, but according to my dad, it scared me so much I couldn't stop crying for days. Hello. Arare. Kazuti. I will take a fresh steel pipe, thank you. Plenty of bandages. One shot. God damn. Oh, what happened here? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by the researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisugalka. Regarding the legendary sacred sword. In the Muromachi period, the great famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, and so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims that the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the others the others one after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword, and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There's not enough information. I must search for the Jesus statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who knows the location of an old Jesus statue. This may be my first clue that will lead me to the sword. Okay, because... Where did I learn this? Agara no Hote-sama. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief, and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known as in Ebisugalka as Agara no Hote-sama, or Hote-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. Okay, so... What a creepy scarecrow. I keep mishearing it as Jesus statue, with its wildly thematically dissonant. Yeah. Jizo is the Japanese name for the Mahayana Buddhist Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha, who is referred to as the Earth Store Bodhisattva. The name in Chinese is written with the character for Earth and the character for Storehouse, like, or Matrix. And he is in charge of protecting travelers, pregnant women, children, and souls in hell. Ooh. First aid kit. Big money. Is there a Jizo statue here? So that's a wide but hyper-specific list of clientele. Yeah. I have to assume that protecting souls in hell takes far a bit more time than looking after travelers. Bodhisattvas are omnipotent, so it would be about the same. Yeah, normally it's omnipotent. I was making an emphasis based underscore. I didn't pronounce tuber as tubber. Everyone point and laugh at Shumi. You coming to my house and give me shit? I'll show you.
Shu, いるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の頬くらい自分でつねれる。
Don't touch me, gross boy.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
We didn't pinch ourselves. Get that out of here. Hold on. I want to double check something. I want to... Surely you're capable of dreaming you pinched yourself. Okay, so purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. Obtained Agara no Hote-sama. Didn't take red capsules, obtained the unpurified sacred sword. Listened to all the UFO radio broadcasts, found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order. after listening to the UFO radio broadcasts, found the Great Space Invasion movie review after fulfilling the conditions above. That seems like a weird special ending. All right, away we go. Come on, do something. That's right. Oh boy, we get to look at the eyeball cupboard again. I don't think we finished that puzzle last time. Old medical record. Fujitori Kotoyuki, age 9. Oh, this is Kotoyuki. This is the boy that we were playing with, who got bit by a fox. Patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During treatment, he suddenly fell unconscious and was measured with a fever of over 40 degrees. Emergency transport of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine, according to the patient's mother. However, Kotoyuki is like a whole other boy. According to the patient's mother, however, Kotoyuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. Huh. 104-degree fever for the other Americans. That is pretty high. I had assumed up until now that being possessed by the fox was a sort of curse. However, it turns out among the followers of the Inari faith in Abisogaoka, it can be more nuanced than that. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of a hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by a fox and given a premonition of coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There were numerous stories like this, suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. Though, with the influence of today's media from outside the town regarding ghost and horror stories, the fox has become seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among the younger generations. Is your kid struggling at school? Just get a magic fox to bite their face. Found to still be slightly more effective than Kumon. There's all the eyeballs. There are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith being possessed by the fox. These tales have no quantitative scientific basis, of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refuting traditional and local beliefs. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes themselves sick due to the fox's possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that, for the best results, patients should be told to offer their sincere prayers to Orinari-sama prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Based doctor. Kadzuti. My mother-in-law is not very superstitious at all, but still doesn't like going near kitsune shrines back home because they kind of freak her out. That's fair. Hello? Oh, that's right. Something like critters out. There we go. Claw marks. Evangelion, is that you? What were you doing? What resource is the moon in your HUD track? Weapon durability. Bye, bitch. Let's chuck these frogs in a stride. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country, and defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ebisugaoka is one such hidden sanctuary. Few ventured close to this land, for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground was a well-known phenomenon. This made it the perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ebisugaoka's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural, then, that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show that even the gods are not exempt from the fickleness of man. There we go. We might as well save. Bandages. 7 bandages. Yeah, we have plenty of healing without our without the red capsules. We are gonna be fine.
この先にある咲子んとこの神社よく行ったな。
Divine water. Oh, hello. Oh. Huh. That's like boss foreshadowing. Little crackers. An antique comb. Rusted an antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so it's no longer usable. Huh. Oh, wait. Yeah. They talk about the, how you should enshrine used up tools, to Oinari-sama, and you should, if you find anything, you should find a use for it.
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
ごめん、ぼんやりしてた。
ここ、咲子の家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
Sorry it took so long. I was busy shoving a backpack full of crap into one of the shrines. You know what? We don't need this. Oh, hello. I found a damaged Ojizo-san in the mountains. The character from Mizu can be faintly seen etched in the stone of the base. I wonder what will happen if I offer something that relates to that character. This is the Sakuko's family shrine. My ears were met with a soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Okay. So that's how that works. They're... Hello. Yummy toolkit. We're having an ad break, so I'll be right back. Okay. So, given that, I think this is probably a Jizo puzzle. Okay, so is... Hold on.
何？
Okay, yeah, so that's that. And it wasn't too far off, so I'm guessing the first one is by our house, so we might need to backtrack at some point. Oh, you're not getting me this time. I wonder if the puzzle with the fog is going to be different. Oh. School paper cutout. The legend of Ebisugaoka's monster, Aya Kakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster that was known as Aya Kakashi here in Ebisugaoka. It appeared one sweltering summer day, deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances, like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon this bizarre figure or try to get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. So Ayaka is like, first one of the game. How bad's it gonna be? Ooh, gnarly. That's okay. Chocolate. Wonder how much shorter the second playthrough will be, just because you're better at the game now and know your way around more. Yeah, I feel like we are moving much quicker.
気持ち悪い。
ひなこかこの気持ち悪いのには触るなよ毒があるかもしれない右の庭から回ってこっちに来い
わかった。
Nope. Don't even need that. We're doing so good. A toolkit? Yeah, don't mind if I do. I'll fix up my knife. Sure. This is the big guy. Come on, you great galoot. Greed. Greed. Punished. We were close though. Is this game pretty hard? Not terribly. Honestly, like it is. I've been having a very pleasurable experience with it.
Yosh.
ひなこ、蔵の窓だ。急げ。
There we go.
なんとかな。
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ、行こうぜ。
行こう。
No, no, no. I don't take pills anymore. I'm better. I'm going off my meds. Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good about the progress that we're making. It seems much more rapid than before. I do remember, I do wonder, like, what is the third playthrough gonna be like?
ワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
And I'm curious to find out what the temple segment is gonna end up being like, because it feels like it should be different.
春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら。 田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ？
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
You're obsessed with me.
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンコのやつ無事だといいんだが。
Oops.
相棒。
Can you even imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. You're not smiling. You're smiling. I don't understand the puzzle. Oh, wait, that was different. Hold on. We'll look at that in a second. Hey, in case you hadn't noticed, you're being rated. Poke. Punk. You're playing Fatal Frame, another fine Japanese horror game. I guess we can't read that. Anyway, hello everybody. I am Director Nemo, your favorite villain VTuber, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am stuck on a puzzle that requires more kanji knowledge. I can help with that. But yes, we are playing our second playthrough of Silent Hill F, trying to get another ending. Thank you so much for the raid. It is always a pleasure. What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long. I think it's... Isn't it you? It's not you. To the children of Ibisuka, good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain because water levels rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs and ponds because they're dangerous too. I forget how this part of the puzzle works. Bleh. This one apparently has gotten a lot of flack for being kind of obtuse. Only bad children die. Good children are immortal. Totally. There we go. He never once looked at me the way he looked at you, not even once. Child drowns in waterway. Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovered her floating face down at the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream. Floating face down in the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream from where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single prevention measure has yet to be put in place. Find her floating face down in the waterway is very different from finding her floating face down in the waterway. Yeah. I feel like that would be much more upsetting. I don't understand the puzzle. child runs of water. Parents and guardians. When children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas they are not familiar with and then falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. If you come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. I have to go now. But given what happened to you in the first playthrough, kind of appropriate. That's true. And we found a face in this box. You mean like a head? No, just the face. There you are. You hurt me, you even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to smile when I'm staring at the disgusting face of yours? I think it's you? Yeah. This evening, the lifeless body of Shizumu Hinako was found in a crop field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It is suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell into the waterway. The name of the actual child who tragically died has been replaced with the cut-out letters of my name. What a disgusting prank.
Oi, Hinako!
あれさっきのは
早く来いよ。
シュウが待ってる。行かなきゃ。
ひなこ、
リンコは
呼んでみよう。
Oh, it's time for another temple section, I'm pretty sure.
リンコ、俺だ。シュウだ。いるなら返事してくれ。
来てくれたんだ。
You bitch.
ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか。
Wait, she's less of a cunt now. Because in the first round, she's like, Hinako, mo. Like, she's like really passive aggressive about it. I was talking to Shumi in VC the other day, and we were talking about the game because she was watching the VODs to catch up. And I did pose the question of like, but is Rinko actually a bitch? There's the doll. Wait, is this different?
街を出るってお父さんやお母さんはみんなは
助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも
You skipped this the first playthrough. Oh yeah, but it crashed.
じゃ無理だよ。
I thought we just tripped on the stairs.
どういう意味だ。
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
Oh, we haven't seen the bridge yet then.
嘘だろ。 東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか？
あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
I should get one of those floor chairs. I have a little, like, tiny table that I have, like, a monitor and a stand set up on that I sometimes do my homework at. Wait, does she push us? Oh, is that how we end up? Oh! Oh, you're still a bitch. Classic Nemo, constantly striving to spend more time on the floor. The floor is such a good place, let me tell you. The floor is where we belong. Yeah, I skipped the cutscene because I was worried about crashing it again. My mistake. She still seems to be acting slightly differently up until then, though. I might be remembering wrong. But it feels different.
私一体
There he goes.
いた。もう少し待っててくれてもいいのに。
Shit. You moving shit around in here? Wonder what that pretty little thing's chirps will sound like when I tear off that mask of hers. The girl before last was an exquisite specimen. I can barely contain myself every time I think about her. Oh, you're gross. I wonder if that's supposed to be Fox Mask writing. Or what? There are valuable relics hidden away under the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. The last girl slipped in while I wasn't looking. It took a long time to find her. Oh, okay. That's where we put the fox statue. Small dainty heap placed in the placed by the note may be kept open in the storage room. We are swimming in inventory space.
あれは何？
Ah, there's the Naginata. I mean, so far, these sections have been almost the same. I think the only major difference is that we didn't have to go find the other lock component. Oh. This is... I don't think we saw this before. That's our mask. Or at least what will be our mask. A embroidered drawstring bag is very high quality from the fabric to the pattern, so be careful not to get it dirty when storing your belongings. Increases inventory capacity. Hell yeah. 13? God damn. We're swimming in it. And that's our... That's an... Are these all arms? Oh, how many other people has that arm been attached to? Hirogami? Is a core tenet of Shintoism that each land throughout all of Japan is protected by its own deities. From this, people pray to the gods so that they and their lands might be blessed. In turn, their belief strengthens the gods and gives them the ability to better protect the land and a beneficial cycle of reciprocation. Thus, the bond between humans and gods is vital to the prosperity of both. If the underlying strength of this bond can indeed be explained through mortal blood, then the reason for the gods joining themselves in sacred matrimony to mortals who call their land home becomes evident. Perhaps it is through the addition of their blood and the bond between mortal and God that the bond between mortal and God is strengthened. And if this is true, then I should think that frequently upholding such forms of unification would be best for all involved. However, in practice, marital bonds between mortal and deity are vanishingly rare. It is a mystery why this is so, or perhaps I find the greater mystery to be, why was I chosen? Mandate of the clan. Drain from the sacrifice her blood, sparing not a drop, and add onto it wine that has been distilled 8 times over. Spare her body of its earthly viscera, and fill it instead with rice that has been mixed with the master's saliva, before sealing it shut with a needle and thread. In the dark shall the vessel rest undisturbed until the redolent odor of wine rises from her skin. Adorn her with fine garments befitting a bride, then set her afloat on a raft of straw, so her blood wine may seep into the water's surface. Do this, and into the depths she shall sink, quelling the wrath of what waits below. Oh, that's not ideal. Huh. Blood wine. What would that be? Like chizake? storage room key, that's right. There we go. Now I wonder, was that room available when we first came in? Like the first round? Or... Don't believe the fox. Stay away from the western room. Well, I think we already went in the western room. So, sorry. Is that everything back here? Yes, so it would seem. Oh. That's us now. And then that would be us in high school. And then this would be us after we graduate. And then this would be us when we're getting married. Don't trust him. Here we go. Okay.
着いた。ダメだ。開かない。
きなこ、こっちだよ。
サクコ?
Oh, do we get to fight the Rinko thing again? That'll be nice. I like that boss. It makes nice noises. Hi, how are you? Oh, you got me. Greatly decreases focus charging time. Ooh. That could be nice. Another bandage. We just get to pick up everything. Cavernous inventory. Hello. There we go. Housemaid's note, February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. Deep within is the Shizuma family. Not enough. The honorable blood, fill it up. Make it full otherwise.
Sakuko? Sakuko なの? どこ?
What was that? A little cracker. Don't mind if I do. Oh, you were on the ceiling. Oh, I hear you. I'll take that. Thank you. I think I want to be fast for a little bit. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Cool. I don't think we need those. We're getting closer. The third Omamori is as good as ours.
サクコ、そっちにいるの？サクコ。
Stone orb. And this is where we meet the, yeah, you. I wonder that too. I mean, I would assume over sufficient new game pluses, it's possible. You're gonna want me to go the long way. I think I said that last time. Almost there. There we go, with Sanity to Spare. Oh, yes, this is the boss. We have so many first aid kits. And actually, we are just gonna go on BRB because we have an ad to run. So I will see you in a moment. Welcome back. Let's continue. Let's eat some crackers.
Sakuko.
ひなこ。助けに来たよ。裏切り者。
サクコ。どうして？
裏切り者。
何なの？
さあ、そのまま静かに目を閉じて。
どうして戦わなくちゃいけないの？
ここはひなこが来る場所じゃない。
Ha 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 ha!
おとなしくしてないで。いつまでも苦しいままだよ。
何を言ってるかわからないよ。
知ってるよ。ひなこが心から望んでここにいないこと。
Gotcha. Oh, we got an achievement.
つきものの分際でここへ踏み入ろうとは愚かだ。
今のは
君についてきた汚れだろう。もう失せた。安心していい。
That was basically a one cycle. God.
汚れがつくことは仕方がない。払えばいいだけのことだ。行こう。
This game is so much fun. Like it's shifting into the survival horror of like how well can I play this game now?
この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。
Time for lava. Again, he has slutty black fingernails.
Sa, kimi mo.
はい。いや、
大丈夫。ただの水だよ。
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, you thought it was just water. It's really hot. Ah! Got you with the classic swap your water with molten lava prank. Wait, hold on. What? This is different. That didn't happen the first time, I don't think.
Hirako! Oi! Shikkari shiro!
Doll might actually be getting through to us.
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
You're being a cunt again.
腕、どうした？
あれ、引っ掛けて破いちゃったのかな。
特にあざはないみたいだな。痛むところはないか？
うん、大丈夫。
それはよかった。
どうした？
行こう。時間を無駄にした。
よし。行こう。
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私そんなに強くないんだから。
Excuse me.
俺から離れるな。
Bitch?
目指すは俺の家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
わかった。
私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
Interesting.
しんがりは引き受けた。
There's little pepperings of different things going on. Hold on one second. Okay. All good. Oh, look, there's little question marks around the Kakashi. I will take a bandage. Thank you. I'm good. Oh. A little treat. Let's go to Shu's house.
Hinako! こっちだ。大丈夫か、相棒。
Getting a little bit of lag.
問題ない。
シュウ君っていつまでひなこのこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Working hard or hardly working, am I right?
Aibo. 妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
Hey, something, if you're still here, have any trick-or-treaters showed up? Just out of curiosity. So close. I've had one family come by. Aw. What are you giving out? What kind of candy did you acquire? One of the kids was dressed as Hornet from Hollow Knight. Oh, that's cool. Gotcha. Mix of Snickers, Twix, regular peanut M&Ms, regular and wild berry Skittles, and some gummy fruit lifesavers. Nice. I stopped by the Aldi on the way home, and I picked up a Mars mix bag and a bag of like fruit candy, like Skittles and what do you call it? Starburst. And they all got taken by one group of kids. Except for like we had two groups of kids come by. The first one just took a little bit. Like they did the one each thing. But the second group they sounded very rowdy. And they just took everything. I told the ones who came by to take as much as they wanted because I have way more than I need. Yeah, I'm not terribly bent out of shape about it. Because I do also... Like, I don't think I remember hearing any other groups actually come by. I mean, I live in the South. So, from what I understand, a lot of churches do, like, trunk or treat. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'll take a fresh one. Why not? Even so, they only took like 2 pieces each. How polite. Cannot fathom the kind of mindset that would cause someone to take all of the candy. That feels like a sin on par with murder to me. It does feel really just fucked up. Like, the dispassion towards one's fellow man is a little bit unfathomable to me. There's our boy. Off we go. Leave me alone. I'm not in the mood. There's some sort of creature Wait. Claw marks. We have claws. Or at least, Hinako gets claws eventually. Farmer's story. Son, you'd better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama. Even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us. I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own 2 eyes. When that doctor put his knife in their bellies and opened them up, a whole swarm of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up to their asses. Those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. There's one now. I see a pill. There we go. Man, we've all had that kind of night. You go out, have a few drinks, kick over a shrine, then wake up stuffed full of rotting vermin. Yeah, I mean, it's... college was a crazy time. Chocolate. I think chocolate gets enshrined for more than ramune, so we'll take that. Ow. Oh, I'm hit. Oh no, whatever will I do? $500 to go. The Great Space Invasion 2. Inconceivable! Is there a secret invasion of body-snatching aliens? They may already be among your loved ones.
何かが飛んでったぞ。
シュウくん、一緒に逃げよう。
Hello? Not today. I'm saying no to drugs.
どこに？
ひなこ、こっち。
Remember, kids, if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Get fucked, Doji-san. Today's a bit too extraordinary. Huh. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. I'll take it on minute. Hello? Oh, you got me. My turn. The Japanese ghost after I forget to wash the ladle before putting it back. Yeah! Yuck. Cut off all the loose ends. Checking like we're not dead so far. That's true. So close.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
Away we go to the middle school. Wrong way. Starting to wonder how paranoid those drugs made Hinako. Yeah. Seems like a lot. Oh, yummy. Just what I needed. You need to calm down. No licking. It's rude and unsanitary. Nighty night, Melkor. See you later. Chocolate. And Emma.
めてくれ。そんな話今してない。
やめないよ。シュウ君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒、遅かったな。
I still don't fully understand the context of that interaction. We need to backtrack for that other path. Beg your pardon? Character etched into the stone base is indecipherable. Oh, okay. That's how those work. You get a premonition. Stories that make you question reality really fuck me up. I start spiraling into increasingly bizarre and convoluted theories about what's actually happening. That's fair. Broken Japanese Geta sandal. Beautifully decorated Japanese-style slippers. Whoever wore them did so for a long time, but now it's cracked beyond repair. I guess this is wood? Also, real quick, I just remembered. It's time! We'll go with that one. That's much faster, yeah. Holy shit. Actually, hold on. Okay. Oh, it clicked for you? What do you got? I am fascinated to hear your insight.
Kagiがかかってる。昔はなかったのに。
鍵は学校にあるはずだ。
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
Hinako, as they know her, is dead because she went off to get married. Feeds into two Hinako going on, in my opinion. That could be the case, yes. I would believe it. I do think we are going to save and end stream before we do the school.
しばらく休ませて。
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
わかった。
え、シュウ君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。シュウ君はずっと戦闘で頑張ってたんだから。来るだけだったひなこの方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。卒業以来だな。
The neighbors seem to be having a garage party and are playing some loud music in the neighborhood. Oh, man. That sucks. But I hope they have safe fun.
ダム建設で一山当てた成金がわざわざここに学校を建てたって聞いたことがある。
Alrighty. That's the first part of Silent Hill F Part 2. And it's very good, just as the other part was. Another wonderful time. Let's see, who is streaming that we can raid? By the way, thank you for spending time with me today. I had a really good time. The cardinal sin, making other people aware of your existence. Let's see. What are you up to? Let's raid jets. Good old Jean Faymass. There we go. There's our raid message. Everybody pile in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending time with me. We are going to raid Jets, who I believe is decorating cupcakes. So give her lots of love, and I will see you all very soon.